Oh, what's going on there? What's up, everybody? I know it's been a minute, but welcome back to the Forgotten Circus. So I'm going to be dropping videos. So there's been about as you can see in the thumbnail and everything, pretty cool thumbnail. You should actually read the caption and some of it. I find it hilarious. But here's another thing though. All right. So there's been a big shakeup at Disney all of a sudden. All right. Some people got promoted. Some people may get pushed out the door. Who knows? So I'm going to go through some people in the company. It's going to be more company based and how the direction of Disney fiasco dumpster fire, aka nuclear, I mean implosion, whatever you want to call, of a company. Man, Walt Disney. You can call him a lot of things. There's a lot of rumors about him, what he was, and stuff like that. But the man knew entertainment, and he started with basically the main focus was for children. It's unfortunate that the company has went. And I know he's rolling over in his grave, man. If the rumor is true that he's frozen underneath Disney, y'all need to unthaw that dude, get him caught up the way the world is now, and I bet you he can make this a lot better. And if he could see his parks right now, woo. But sorry, Walt. At least your family's still trying to do. They didn't push your family out the door, but that's how it is. So let's go over. I want to start with my favorite, and I don't despise this woman at all. I don't despise her. I really don't. I mean, I just don't like her direction. I think that she has lost her way. Kathy Kennedy. Yes. So everything's female. It's got to be female. We're swapping out female race swapping and all. Just keep stuff how it is. It's already written. Everybody's accepted it. It's okay. But no, she wants to keep pushing that agenda. It's ridiculous. So I'll tell you what. You wanna keep you want to keep switching out male main leads with female leads when females already have leads as well and are very good in their leads. So let's do a trade. Let's start swapping out. So you want to do all right. So you do Indiana Jones, and obviously it points at a female is going to replace Indiana Jones. So what you going to call her? Savannah Jones. Savannah Jones and Return to the Lost Ark. So if you want to do that, we'll start swapping out. And this is how dumb this is going to sound when you switch out male or female characters with male characters that same. So how would this sound? Instead of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, you could do Bro Black and the Seven Hoes and Hoodlums.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sounds good to me. If you want to swap out old Kathy, the Force is female, right? You should tell the Force that. The Force probably like, oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just the Force.
Gender enlightened.
Puzzling. All right, so I'm going to go over some other ones. So Ariel, the Little Mermaid, is replaced with Aaron, the Little Mermaid.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Global bullshit. I call it bullshit.
Sounds great to me. If we're going to do that, you might as well roll the dice because that's what y'all are doing. Yeah, we'll switch it out for Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Belle from Beauty and the Beast is now Bruce. And for some odd reason, he's still involved with the Beast.
Wonder how that's going to work out.
So it'll be Bro and the Beast now. Not Beauty and the Beast. Bro and the Beast. Come on now. Let me, hold on. I'm getting into this. Let me get some other titles, man. So you think, oh, okay. So you got Belle. But this whole switch out of stuff and race swapping, just leave it how it is. Everybody. Can you imagine Mulan in Africa? We're just going to do Mulan and switch them all out with Africans. Like Nigerian. Straight Nigerian.
Sounds about right.
Oh. The direction and she, how old is she? Is she 77 or 78? She in her 70s, ain't she? Why are you not enjoying life? Why are you still here? Obviously, there's a promotion that's going on that's caused quite a stir, but you're still there. You're still going to be around. I don't know. We should just swap out all these characters. Now, I know this is a different franchising out of it, but could you imagine if we switched out Tomb Raider, which is a powerful female, And men love her, women love her, everybody loves Lara Croft. Lara Croft is a household name. So what if we did another swap? Now I know it's a different franchise, but what if we did another swap and instead of Lara Croft, it's Carl Croft, Tomb Raider.
Lara Croft. I don't believe it.
Doesn't sound good, does it? But to y'all, it does. It does. So Kathleen Kennedy, just it's time enjoy life, man. Do you want this stress anymore? Like you came out with some good stuff. You were hitting on all cylinders, and then it just the woke culture just got you there. Or maybe that's how you always were. But just let other people run. Just step aside. I mean, if you got to step like all the way to the side, like office space, they got to put you. Just take the stock options. Step down. You already have a legacy. Don't let it end like this. But that's all I got to say about the Kathleen Kennedy. You know, female, 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 right? Female, female, female. So, I mean, what you gonna make? Oh, you're not in charge of Star Wars anymore. But if you were, you would probably make the whole Star Wars universe female, and instead of fighting the Sith, they would have to fight underpopulation due to there's no males in the Star Wars universe. I mean, I don't know. Like, there's no, so everybody's just female. Cool. I that may be a little bit in the weeds out there, but yep, keep pushing that, and the race swapping too. Can't wait. So Moana, the next, let's say the next Moana is not, it's not Hawaiian. They're gonna make the next Moana like what they've already done. Oh, like yeah, we could go with Elsa, right? So Elsa from Frozen, Elsa is now Eric. He's a soft-spoken young teenage man trying to find his way. No, we don't want that. That's cool. But do what you do. But please, exit stage left.
And you can't sit with us.
And then let's go to Bob Iger. This is Bob Iger. This is what I think about. Why did you even come back, guy? Why you had everything set? Stock options, you had millions of dollars just chilling at the crib. And I'm just going to come back for what? And you guys fired Chapek, and now actually doing some research, seeing stuff. You had instated some of that stuff, so you're part of that problem too. Because before you left, it's not like you're like, oh, I'm leaving. I bet you pushed some. Here's some projects that I was thinking about, and he probably went with it. But you know, he did. He's getting paid anyway too. It seems like none of them like care to get to that position. I really think that because look at some of the meetings that they have that you can actually listen to, especially shareholder ones, which are very important to a company because no company nowadays technically is its own company. Everybody's got their hands in it. But yeah, with him, it seems like when he's answering these questions, when you listen to it, he's just like, oh yeah. He deflects everything. And he's like, oh, we have a plan and this is going to get fixed, and it doesn't. He can't. Why don't you just focus on the parks first? Because that's terrible. That's terrible. The pricing, and then you can't go here, you can't go there because your supposed lifetime passes or season passes, which you agreed upon, don't cover that area. All of a sudden, there's always this fine print with y'all. You can't even handle your parks. Your parks are ridiculous. I mean, attendance has to be down.
Not so good. Look at these.
You know, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy when, you know, like in the NFL, when they're like, oh, I'm going to Disneyland or I'm going to Disney World or something like that. They're going to start saying other stuff like, yeah, we're going to Applebee's. Everyone's like, yeah, well, I don't know if anybody likes Applebee's, but they're going to talk about other places that they're going to go because nobody wants to go there anymore. He just deflects everything. It seems like he just sits there and he's just rolling with the punches, collecting a paycheck. He's too overwhelmed because he just let the company got out of hand, and then he came back, and it's just all over the place for him probably. So he's probably he probably deflects everything at those meetings, you know, does the little short board meetings, delusion of grandeur, praises everybody, and then he's just like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the office and probably get a massage by my secretary. Trust me, we're not having an affair. I'm a married man,
Shit, deflect.
but my wife's in Cabo this weekend. You know what happens when people are in different zip codes? It doesn't count. Get the hell out of here, man." And then we got freaking old boy Kevin Feige.
He's the opposite of a hero.
Yeah, see, that's what happens. See, I always talk about that lightning in a bottle, but it seems like he was just tried to bombard the market too much with the superhero and so many movies, so many TV shows, instead of trying to be like a genius, waiting on some of them, spacing them out, and then you wouldn't have this problem now. Because for a while there, we were liking it at first for the first like 3 to 4 years. Come on, let's be honest. You know, everybody wanted to see the Avengers build up all these characters. Everybody was into it. Then he probably should have slowed it down. You got to be like what is it? You kind of have to be like you're directing a chorus, man. You know, and he didn't. He hit it. And I get it. They were making so much money, but it seems like he just said, no, keep pumping, because there's other people involved, Kathleen Kennedy, that, and Bob Iger, Chapek, that probably kept forcing that on him. And it's like, now you're at a point where people are so done with superhero movies, anything like Marvel, that you just put too much out, and it seems like you have lost your grip on it. It is so obvious. But I don't know. You may be able to make a comeback on stuff, but now when you talk at these things, I got this announcement for the announcement. That's an announcement that is a pending announcement. I'm looking at you and saying, like, everything you're speaking is total bullshit.
Bullshit.
That's what it is right now. When you release trailers and stuff right now, you really got to find something good with the trailer. Like, remember the old Marvel trailer when it came out? It would just be like little snippets and be like, oh, now you're just like, you're looking through the trailers like, let me find something good. Oh, that's got a little bit of promise. But that scene's probably only going to be like 2 minutes. It's probably not even going to be in the movie. So it seems like the people that are doing the actual trailers for y'all actually are better than the product that's coming out. But, and this whole Blade thing, I am late. And you can see, if you read the captions, like, what is it? Is it going to be 2026, 2056? Or are we going to run into 2134? So I guess they're going to have to cryogenically freeze Mahershala Ali. Jeez, that's a name. It's a tongue twister. But M. Ali. I'll just say M. Ali. They're just going to have to cryogenically freeze him. And Feige. And then maybe in the future they'll find a good director. The special effects will be a lot better. And then they'll just unfreeze him, make the movie. And there you go. We won't be around for it. I don't even know the Blade's going to happen. So this is going to be my last thing I'm going over. And I know this video is a little long. It's a little rant. But Disney is shambles. So Filoni, okay, which I'm kind of a fan of. He's a Pennsylvania guy. I'm from Jersey. Pennsylvania and Jersey, real tight. Connected by a bridge. That's what they all say. But he's a new CCO, or vice president and CCO. So he went from it was another one, chief. It was another one. And then 2 days later, he went to CCO. And then now they put the vice president of that on there. Vice president of what? Because when I was reading, and I was like, okay. So I know CCO is chief creative officer. So obviously he's going to have his hands in more, where that's what kind of Kathleen Kennedy was doing. So they kind of made up another subtitle where he's still in charge, and she can probably save face and walk off into the sunset. And I don't know, ruin blades of grass.
Our noble saviors have arrived.
That's what she does nowadays. She just ruins it. Yeah. It's cool. This girl could ruin Play-Doh.
Why do you have to ruin everything?
The flowers save the day.
Okay. She could literally ruin her own good night. When she's having a great night, she would find a way to ruin it for herself. But so Filoni, I guess, is going to be in charge of all the Star Wars stuff. There's multiple things that are going to be involved. It's not just going to be Star Wars. Everybody probably thinks it's all going to be Star Wars. He's going to have his hands in a lot more too. Um, but he needs to, you got to cut them strings. Ain't no more puppets. Can't be the bear on the ball no more. They gave you that. You got a little bit more power. I don't know what you signed or what the agreement was, but you got enough pull now by default to make some changes. And if you don't bring Favreau back to help out with Star Wars and Marvel, because no Iron Man without him. Spider-Man wouldn't. He was crossing both companies, Sony and that, working for y'all. And y'all just disses, man. There would be no Mandalorian. He was in the Mandalorian. Paz Vizsla, he's one of the best Mandalorians in there. He did the voice. And was doing all the directing and everything. You, Filoni, don't diss this dude. I don't. And you know what? Favreau might be sitting there like, y'all just diss me so many times. It's just, this place is a mess.
I'm good.
I can go other places. WB. But please, can we get Favreau and WB?
Warner Bros.
Yeah, get Favreau to go over there to DC and direct some stuff with James Gunn. Wow.
Magnificent!
Favreau and James Gunn together. Because remember, Favreau can do comedy, man. Start off with comedy. One of my favorite movies of him was a comedy. So what was it called? Mate. It was Mate. That movie's so funny. But yeah, I don't know the direction they're going. So you're making all these announcements, doing all these moves. Let's start doing more stuff. Not making more shows, doing more actions and completing stuff. And stop just giving out these fairy tale wishes of Kang Dynasty. Everything's going to lead to Kang Dynasty. See, that's what happens when you just throw everything into the basket. Just put it one thing at a time. So if something like that happens, you can prepare for it. Be like, yeah, we're just scrapping it. We didn't waste money on filming, didn't waste money on getting anybody. Well, we had our actors, but we didn't get to the point of filming. So
a little bit here, a little bit there.
I don't know, Disney, you need to focus. Everybody needs to focus on their own stuff. It seems like they got too many people. We want to do help with the Marvel stuff, and then we want to do the park stuff, and we want to do the Star Wars stuff. And then Pixar is sitting like the Pixar creators like, you want me to change what again? Do you know how hard it is to put this? Oh, another 17, 18-hour day. Okay, so that you don't think about the people behind the scenes. Like all those people that have been sitting there with some of these movies that are half made or almost made. And they're like, we're not getting paid. And then they're going to call us back for reshoots because of the mess that they made. But anyway, that's all I got. Tell me what you think. And like, comment, and subscribe. I am the Forgotten Circus. So I want everyone to subscribe. And I mean everyone. It takes one little click. And please donate to my Patreon. It's in the bottom, and you can also post on my Twitter. And you see when I post new things, is you actually subscribe to me on Twitter. Everything's in there. So I don't know. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see everyone, and I do mean everyone, next time.